What's up guys, Joey here, Fugatech, and let's talk about consumables. The things you buy for your devices. For example, SD cards. So when you buy a new SD card or micro SD card for your smartphone or your DSLR camera, you look for quality. You look for things like capacity, read and write speeds, performance class, things like that. Now the same thing goes for printers. Why settle on just any paper? Why not get good quality paper that will ensure your print jobs come out looking great? So for today's video, we're checking out some products from PaperOne. So here in front of me, I have the copier, digital, and all-purpose variants right here. PaperOne's products use what they call ProDigi HD print technology, which will allow for more vibrant colors and crisper lines. It's also smudge-free and even saves on printer ink. Now we're going to be focusing on their all-purpose 80 GSM paper, since this one is a jack of all trades. You can pretty much use it for anything. So to begin, let's do a printing test using the PaperOne all-purpose 80 GSM. For this, we're using an inkjet printer, specifically the HP DeskJet 2130, which is probably a good representation of what most people will have at home or in the office, since this is an affordable unit. So let's do a printing test. Watch out! And in goes our paper. So for this test, I'm just gonna use a printer test page that contains different types of text and color. Alright, so I have the printer loaded. The document is loaded. Let's print this guy. Okay, this is it. It's printing. Let's wait for it to finish. And it's done. So as we can see, it's a pretty good print. The colors here are nice and vibrant. The lines in the text are crisp, and right away, even if this thing just printed, no, there's no smudging. Alright, so now let's do a comparison between PaperOne all-purpose 80 GSM with two other commonly found paper brands. We have here IK Plus multi-purpose 80 GSM, and we have AA 80 GSM. Before we print, let's get one each of these guys out of their packaging. So this one here is AA, this one here is IK Plus, and this one here is PaperOne. Now before we print, inspecting the quality of the different papers, just based on how it feels when you run your fingers across it, it also does feel thicker compared to the other two. Yeah. Alright, now let's print. So for this, we're going to be doing two tests. The first test is we're going to just be printing a text document, and the second test, we're going to be printing a colorful image. So, start with PaperOne. Alright, so here's PaperOne. For my test print, I'm using Sa Aking Mga Kabata, a poem by Dr. Jose Rizal. So this is PaperOne. Let's set this aside for now. Next up is AA. We're gonna print the same thing. That. Control P. Print. And this one, the last one, we're going to be printing IK Plus. Let's go. All right. So let me set this aside and let's inspect. All right. So when you're just reading the document like this, you don't see much of a difference in the crispness of the lines. They're all perfectly legible, but this is, by the way, this is the font Arial with size 12, which is common. But if this were a smaller font, here looking at PaperOne's result, in the little characters over there, there's no fuzziness. I'm not sure if the camera can capture that. It's just a straight line as compared to this one. Again, I'm not sure if the camera will be able to capture this, but there's a little bit of fuzziness over there in the lines. And with this one, the IK Plus, There seems to be fuzziness as well. Also, the lines aren't super straight. Some of them appear to be smudged. Well, yeah, again, on PaperOne's print, no smudginess if you look really close. The lines are all perfectly straight. No jaggedness. And yeah. Alright, so there we go. Next up, let's go to the color printing test. Alright. First up, we're printing the first test print for the color. This is PaperOne. Beautiful. Okay. Next, the AA paper printing for the image test. Alright, this is AA. Alright, so here's IK+, the final one for our color test. Alright, so checking out these printouts. Again, on the right side of your screen, we have PaperOne. In the middle, we have AA. On the left side of your screen, you have IK+. And these prints are within 5 minutes of each other, so there's really no smudging, which is good between all of them. Then again, we do know that PaperOne products use the ProDigi HD print technology, so even if this is a heavily colored print, we know that it saved a lot of ink for our printer here, because I'm sure with this print we used a lot of our cartridge. Alright, so for some final thoughts, I'm gonna echo the statement I said at the beginning of this video. When you're buying your consumables for your electronics, it's not just about things like SD cards and phone chargers and phone cases and stuff. Even printers deserve good quality paper. So yes, to make sure that you're feeding your good printer with good quality paper, then definitely try out PaperOne's all-purpose 80 GSM, as well as their other variants. And that just about wraps up this video, guys. If you learned something new or enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit the bell icon to miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yukaitech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. This has been Joey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.